In today's show, From the Couch to Fitness, Simple Ways to Get Active, we will explore easy and simple ways to get moving to better our well-being. Most of us spend vast amounts of time sitting. Scientific data shows that people in the United States sit for more than half of their waking hours. Unfortunately, emerging evidence of the negative health consequences of doing so suggests that we are spending too much time on our couches as well as on a variety of other seats. What scientists have learned is that the human body is designed for walking. The sitting posture exerts forces on the body that are not natural for us to handle. Although sitting may seem comfy, it may increase the risk of some conditions, including poor circulation and a variety of aches and pains. Being physically active on a regular basis is one of the most important things we can do for maintaining health. Moving can improve brain health, help manage weight, lower the risk of chronic diseases, strengthen bones and muscles, and aid us in performing everyday activities smoothly. However, according to World Health Organization or WHO statistics, the world's population is not physically active enough. 1 in 4 adults and 4 out of 5 adolescents do not get enough physical activity. It is estimated that if the global population was more physically active, up to 5 million deaths a year could be prevented. Dr. Camelia Davtian, an internal medicine physician with the UCLA health system in the US, says that prolonged sitting is not what nature intended for us. Humans are naturally designed to stand upright. When we maintain an upright posture, our heart and cardiovascular system work more effectively. The gastrointestinal system also functions better when we are upright. A study published in the journal Diabetologia in 2012 reviewed 18 studies with nearly 800,000 participants. Researchers compared people who spend the most time sitting with those who spend the least. The analysis showed that for individuals who have a sedentary lifestyle, the risks of diabetes, cardiovascular events, and death from cardiovascular causes increase significantly. Dr. Anup Kanodia, a functional medicine specialist who is the founder of Kanodia MD in the US, has said that sitting is the new smoking. Dr. Kanodia explains that being overly sedentary can be even worse than smoking in one aspect. He notes that an October 2012 Australian study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine focused on the lifespan of smokers and people who sit for a long time. The investigation concluded that for every hour individuals spend sitting on the couch to watch TV, their lifespan is shortened by 22 minutes. On the other hand, it is estimated that a smoker's lifespan is shortened by about 11 minutes for each cigarette. Why is sitting linked to a shorter lifespan? Not only is it inefficient in burning calories, but it also has been demonstrated to limit the body's making of lipoprotein lipase, an enzyme that converts bad cholesterol into good. One can also be more susceptible to insulin resistance, or the body having issues in using the glucose in blood by sitting too much. The combination of these factors then puts one more in danger of developing heart disease and diabetes. Moreover, a sedentary lifestyle may weaken one's muscles, such as the leg, gluteal, and back muscles, making one more susceptible to falls. How much physical activity do people need? Well, because everyone is different, there isn't a one-size-fits-all standard for the amount of activity needed daily or weekly. In general, the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, recommends that adults ages 18 to 64 should have at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week, with 2 days a week of muscle strengthening activities. Brisk walking is a great example of a moderate intensity exercise. It is the simplest and easiest way to boost your physical activity level. And even better, it requires no equipment or special clothes. When people commit to brisk walking several times a week, health benefits such as lower blood pressure and a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes may become apparent.
Vegan, 'cause we aren't savage cavemen.
We will pause a moment for a constructive message and be right back to learn more about the health benefits of being more active. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to From the Couch to Fitness, Simple Ways to be More Active on Supreme Master Television. Only 53% of American adults meet the CDC recommended level of weekly aerobic activity, and only 23% meet the target for aerobic and muscle strengthening activities. However, don't let it discourage you if you really can't commit to establishing a regular exercise routine. Remember that any form of movement is better than none. If a busy schedule is a hurdle to getting you to move, it is perfectly fine to divide your daily exercise into smaller sessions. Even 5 or 10 minutes here and there adds up to significant benefits for our health. Let's explore some tips to get more active. Take the stairs instead of the elevator or escalator. Climbing stairs requires no equipment or skills and can be done at any time. It burns a lot more calories compared to running or walking. 5 minutes of climbing stairs can help burn up to 150 calories. Additionally, taking the stairs can also help you improve cardiovascular fitness and lower the risk of stroke. For those of you who spend a lot of time in the office, you may consider a stand-up or walking meeting if feasible. A 2014 study found that walking is beneficial to enhancing creativity, and it may increase creative thinking by up to an average of 60%. While in the office, you can also do more exercise by walking over to talk to your colleagues instead of calling or emailing. Things that can help you move around more include taking a walk during your lunch breaks, choosing a coffee machine that is a little further away from your desk, etc. As a rule of thumb, avoid sitting for more than 30 to 45 minutes at one time, and remember to get up from your chair occasionally. House cleaning is an exercise that many of us are already doing. This activity is a fabulous way to create a tidy space and to work your body at the same time. A full hour of cleaning can bring impressive results in terms of burning off excess calories. Now we know that sitting for an extended period of time is bad for our health. Do we have to give up watching our favorite television series or sporting events or other little indulgences in exchange for a healthier lifestyle? The good news is no. We can actually make small changes and incorporate simple workouts during commercial time or even while watching TV. Nowadays, many of us have access to streaming services, so we may not necessarily have commercials like we used to. You may set an alarm to remind yourself to pause for a few minutes so you can get up to stretch, walk around, or do a round of jumping jacks. These exercises may not be an actual workout, but they will help get your heart pumping more than if staying totally inactive. If you watch TV shows or movies without commercials, here are a few simple exercises you can try at the same time without missing any important parts. For example, you can do static lunges, which are great for working your major muscles of the hips, glutes, and thighs. With static lunges, your feet remain at the same spot on the ground until you switch legs. Here is how to do them.
This is a static lunge, body weight only, and static just means we're going to complete all of our prescribed reps on one leg before we move on to the other. So for these, you want to take a little bit of an exaggerated step and lower yourself down so that you're making nice 90-degree bends in both your front knee and your back knee. And that front knee should be hovering somewhere over around the mid part of your foot. And we want to push right through the middle of that front foot as much as possible, and also try to keep that body, the upper body, nice and upright. Core is tight, chest is out, head is up.
In summary, the key to fitting exercise into your busy schedule is to divide it into smaller sessions or perform them simultaneously with other activities that do not require as much concentration. We hope that you will find your perfect way to fit more physical activity into your daily routine and be healthier every day. What are you waiting for? Let's get moving and make every step count.
The cow's normal lifespan is 25 years. Humans reduce this longevity by slaughter or use in fowl industry. The karma of taking away the longevity of a living being influences our lifespan and results in reduction of our own lifespan or of our dear ones. Guru Deshuri Chitrapunuji, Vegan.
Intelligent viewers, thank you for your company on today's program.